Hello everybody, August beauty favourites. Now, sorry that these aren't actually in August. August just seemed to run out and I hadn't even realised that we were nearing the end of it. So they're in September, but I'll be back on track with the next lot because I will be back in my house, and I'll have all my stuff around me and somewhere proper to film and all will be good. I've got a couple of other admin bits to talk about, but I'll do those at the end of the video. Let's get straight into the favourites. The first thing I want to show you, and I'm actually wearing this under my foundation, is the photography fluid, and it's called Opacity 12%. This is by Deciem. I've got two products by Deciem today. And they're kind of really high-tech products, but very, very affordable. And this one, it kind of evens out imperfections. It doesn't conceal anything, but on camera, it suddenly makes your face look completely different. I'll try and show you the before and afters I took as stills and see if you can see the difference. But if you're going to be on camera, whether it's on film like this or you're taking stills of yourself, or maybe you're going to a wedding and you want to make sure that your skin looks amazing, I'm going to do a post on this and kind of explain a little bit hopefully about how it works, which I don't really understand at the moment. But it seems to be the kind of thing that takes light and does strange things to it and then bounces it back in a different way, so that it makes your skin look a little bit different. And it seems to have this goldish hue to it that takes out redness and just makes everything look a little bit brighter and more alive. So very, very good, this bit of a discovery. And then over the top of that I have the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced, which lots of people have asked about. Now, I really like this foundation. It's very, very lightweight, but it has a good comprehensive coverage. Very, very nice formulation. I use shade Warm Nude, but it comes in loads and loads of different shades. I'll put the links down below so you can have a little look for yourself. But blends really well. I just used fingertips for this. It didn't blend as smoothly as it would normally because I was putting it over the Deciem stuff, which seemed to make it just drag a little bit more, you know, sit a little bit more heavily than it would do normally. So on my skin at the moment, it does feel slightly heavier than it would if I didn't have this on. But you know, swings and roundabouts, because, you know, it does look very flawless and very glowing. I don't have any lights on. I'm actually in a really dark room at the moment, as you can probably tell from the wall behind me. And this is just a little bit of natural daylight that's bouncing in through the blinds. So it's doing pretty well, very, very radiant. And the other Deciem product that I wanted to talk about is the Hilumide Glow Radiance Booster. Now, I think that I talked about the Hilumide Serum in a video for the Telegraph just before the summer. Hilumide Serum is a really, really powerful, hydrating serum with kind of loads of peptides and it's kind of very advanced really, considering the price. I think that is it £38, £28? I know that this one's 20, which is amazing because this is kind of like a very, very gradual tanner for the face. Except it doesn't work like a normal gradual tanner. It doesn't have any DHA in, which is the usual thing that kind of reacts with the surface of your skin to make your skin look brown. Oh my god, this guy has been trimming these hedges for hours. I'm just going to plough through. Sorry, I hope you don't mind and that he doesn't disturb you too much. So yeah, this is the Hilumide Glow, and the idea behind this is that very, 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 very gradually it just gives you this gorgeous radiant glow with a very, very slight sun-kissed. So it's not noticeable like it would be noticeable with a fake tan on your face, but you definitely, after a couple of days, you start thinking, I definitely look a lot healthier. So for me, that's brilliant. It's foolproof. You're not going to get any streaks, because still you sometimes get those with the gradual tanners for the face. And it also has long-term skincare benefits in terms of radiance and kind of making the skin look less dull. So, top buy this one. This is the Vichy Idealia Skin Sleep, and this is a night moisturiser, and it's supposed to be that kind of product that gives your skin the impression that's a lot less tired than it actually is. And I think that they tested this on lots of new mums, and they got very good kind of responses from them. It's a gel cream formula, so it's nice and light, doesn't feel too heavy or greasy on the skin, which is nice if you're using it overnight. but it does really hydrate it. So I've been testing this out for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and I do find that in the morning I can still feel the effects of this. So it's not like the skin just kind of drinks it up and that's it. It's almost, to me, it's got that bouncy feel of one of those overnight sleeping masks that are all the rage at the moment. But it's just not marketed that way. It's marketed as a cream. To be honest, lots of those overnight masks are just a cream, but the mask makes it sound, you know, like it's a little bit more novel. It's a different type of product, and it makes it sound more special and like it's more of a treat. But lots of them are just moisturisers or creams that you put on and keep on overnight. So I like this. I'm not sure how much brighter my skin has been by using it, but I haven't had any adverse reactions to it. No spots or anything like that, and it's felt very, very hydrated and plump, so that's good. Okay, 2 more things. The first thing is Elemental Herbology, and this is the eye elixir. Now, I've been finding recently that lots of eye creams just tend to sink in and then they're gone, and then you don't get that long-term moisturising feeling. Now, that is actually really good if you're wearing makeup on top, because if you've got a very, very long-term, lengthy kind of residue sitting on the skin, then it's not great for putting concealer and stuff on top of it, really, because they can slip around. However, if you want something for overnight, or if it's a day off and you're not going to be wearing makeup, then sometimes you want to just be able to feel that your eyes are being moisturised all day long, almost like wearing an eye mask or something like that. And this one is the first one in a long time that I've felt that with, that even hours and hours later you can pat around the eye area and it feels like it's really hydrated and there's a very slight residue on the skin. And the last thing is a body thing, and this is the Mamma Mia Goodbye Stretch Marks. Now, as you know, I was pregnant and now I have a baby, and all the way through my pregnancy I used lots and lots of different stretch mark oils and creams because I was testing them out for the website, and if I remember I will put the links to those in the information box below. And this is, I think this must be new because I didn't see it before, it's called Goodbye Stretch Marks, and it's the Visible Stretch Mark Minimizer. Now, this has got to be one of the nicest feeling body lotions I've ever used, and even stretch mark properties aside, I just think that the texture is gorgeous. It feels really rich and bouncy, but it goes straight in and absorbs really well, but you can feel the benefits, if you know what I mean. It feels very plumptious and lovely. And I think it's one of my favourite body lotion textures I've used in a long, long time. This says apply 3 times a day for 12 weeks for maximum benefits. They advise taking a before and after photos because the changes occur gradually over the 12 weeks. I should do that, really. I mean, the thing is, I don't necessarily have stretch marks. A lot of people say they're genetic. I'm on the fence about this because I do think that probably genetically you're either predisposed to having them or not so much. But then my sister, through her pregnancy, used stretch mark oils all over her tummy and her thighs and didn't get a single stretch mark, but didn't do her boobs and she got them on her boobs. So I don't know, that just seems too much of a coincidence to me. So I've been quite religious about it. And what I didn't realise is that after you give birth, your tummy stays massive and it's like this big empty skin sac, sorry to be gross, and it just gradually kind of firms back down. And so I think it's quite important to carry on using your products as your body is still changing shape and your skin is readjusting again to a new shape. But in terms of formulation and texture, this is absolutely gorgeous. And that's it for now. I'm going to go and grab a quick bath while the baby's asleep because don't get a chance otherwise, and I haven't washed my hair. I shall see you next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.